Max Romeo in the background right now, Melt Away. Right ahead of that, Casey Lodge with Telephone Love, Gregory Isaacs that set with Into the Dance, Dennis Brown from 1986, All Over the World from his Brown Sugar album, which just recently got a beautifully crafted reissue. I want to send a massive out to the Toronto crew, Little Debbie and Skylar. They just welcomed baby Francis into the world. So the Positive Vibrations family grows. Big shouts to Debbie and Skylar and big sister Pipa and baby Francis. Welcome to the fam, Francis. Happy birthday wishes to Isep. He wants to hear some congos. We'll get to that. Many thanks to Herb and Jenny, always tuned in and emailing me during the week to catch up. It's just so great to hear from you, Herb. Thanks so much. So shouts to Herb and Jenny, always tuned in. Many thanks to Ali and Meryl, who enjoyed the Expansions crew takeover of the Monkey Loft roof this past Thursday. I got an incredible opportunity to DJ alongside my friends Britt and Riz and Supreme LaRock as we took over the roof of Monkey Loft last Thursday night, and what a blast. And many thanks to you, tuned in across the city, tuned in across the world. It's Positive Vibrations.
All right, hey, Stoking Saturday morning to all. Positive Vibrations, Saturday morning reggae, KXP, greatest radio station on the planet. You don't already know. You just heard again, Kid Hops, DJ, Saturday mornings 9 to 12. Super sick. Good morning, everybody. Jumping over here, hella slept in. Yeah, long ass week with less than ideal sleep, and yeah, I got a great night's sleep last night. No work today, 3-day weekend, fired up. So yeah, again, hope all is well for you and yours. Is stoking the ass very late in the summertime. Saturday, today's the ultimate day of the August, man. Yeah, tomorrow, Sunday, stoking autumn time, or rather, not stoking autumn time, but rather stoking September. I think we still technically have like 3 weeks left of summer. Yeah, so here we go. Had a couple decent finishes yesterday here in the American region. Couple very, yeah, I don't want to say very, but yeah, I was pleasantly surprised at the outcome in the European region as well. My qualifying time in Europe is not as quick as here in the Americas region. Started off with definitely lower qualified position than I have over here historically for this week in the Americas with the better time. But yeah, I was able to still get a couple podiums. So yeah, super fired up on that, man. Super fun racing. Lot of fucking clean ass racers last night in Europe, man. I was fired up. Put up the stream. It's available to, check it out if you want to see the races, man. If you don't, that's cool too, man. Like I always say, there's a ton of amazing streamers out there. I'm definitely not one of them. I'm just a dude out here having a lot of fun, and just a cat who loves Gran Turismo. So again, we got the Power Hawk flying above the hillside and the bridge. I've mentioned this multiple times. One of my favorite graphics on Gran Turismo 7, man. There he goes again, man. Power Hawk in the house, man. Yeah. Feel the energy of the Hawk. So if you've never actually done the Highway 1 in California, which this mythical race course is based on, yeah, man, this is like exactly what the Highway 1 looks like, man. A lot of cliffs, a lot of, I guess they're technically mountains. Which are part of the coastline, man. Part of the coastline of California. Yeah. Bucket list drive. If you have not already had the opportunity to do so. Yeah, getting a good exit out of that first U-turn is paramount come race time. So yeah, just getting warmed up on it, and hopefully we'll be able to have a good run out of there. And again, on this long straight, also hopefully able to get the car stopped, man. That's also one of the major components of having success in this race. Yeah, man. Mentioned this before, competition in the Americas region, especially late in the week, maybe cats are getting a little bit more desperate to raise up their points, man. So it could get kind of sketchy, but, just deal with what we got to deal with and take it from there. Been a lot of great races this week, man. One of the more successful weeks for myself as far as gaining DR points and maintaining my safety rating. Yeah, it's been one of those, just fucking fun-ass weeks, man. Yeah, hopefully we can continue going into next week as well. Next week's races, we have the... what are next week's races? Next week's races are... the Sardinia, I believe, race B, race C, the Bathurst. I will definitely be getting into the Sardinia races. Not entirely certain about Bathurst. So yeah, I got a 156.3 right here qualifying. Generally, if I'm breaking into the 156's qualifying pre-race, that's a good sign. Should be having some better driving race time. 42 seconds till race time. Fired up for this one. Generally when I'm doing weekend racing on the Saturday, it's more often than not a little bit earlier than now. Again, I just happen to super sleep in, and which my body needed, so I'm fired up. Again, maybe get in a race, maybe two, depending on how we do. And then go out and get the session started. I think I'm going to do the usual starting the Grigori High and then take it from there. Although, I don't know, I might want to move out the immediate Modesto series rip-on zone and maybe go explore out in out towards the bay. We got super slow 4G speed. Hell yeah, that's the homie, man. We really honorable racer, that 4G speed, man. Mentioned this a couple nights back. I was racing over here and had a big penalty, and I was like, fuck, man. And instead of essentially doing what he could to take advantage of a mistake, man, 4G speed gave me a bump trap out of my penalty, man. I was blown away. I'm like, dude, you just helped me stay in, I think, like the top 5. And not only he helped me out, but I noticed he was doing the same for another couple drivers, man. So I don't know who the 4G is, man. To the 4G speed, kudos, man. Hey, to all my competitors, like always, may we all find success in the goal we've set ahead for ourselves. May we either maintain or gain points in our sportsmanship / safety rating and have a good ass time.
And then Starbucks, you want to go?
Well, I won't surrender.
Yeah, a little Saturday morning reggae, KXP, man. Positive vibes. Reggae show, man. A lot of great memories with this, man. There was a couple of years where I was living in the International District of downtown Seattle, essentially kind of like their Chinatown, although they call it the International District because there's Japanese, there's Chinese, there's, you know, all sorts of Asian culture, restaurants, shops. And anyways, I had an apartment right there, and if you're familiar with the International neighborhood, International District, rather, I should say, Seattle, it's right across the street from both Lumen Field, where the Seattle Seahawks play, and the Safeco Field, where the Mariners play. At the time I was living in the International District, Lumen Field was referred to as CenturyLink. CenturyLink, the cable/internet provider, I want to say Northwest base. Yeah, so you know how those stadiums go, man, by whatever the sponsors are. Anyways, yeah, man, it was an amazing time, but one of my favorite things about living there, I was on the 5th floor, had this pillar balcony overlooking downtown, and I would just sit on my balcony in the morning, man, drink my coffee float, which is just basically coffee with vanilla ice cream, coined by the homie Rory. Shout out Rory. Yeah, man. Yeah, I would sit there, I'd drink my coffee, float, and listen to Positive Vibrations, man, and just enjoy the vibe of the city, man. It was a yeah, it was a great time to be there, man. So yeah, who's this coming in the Altima? It looks like he's gonna try and make a move coming in here. Forgive me if I cut you off there, 4G Speed. We got Sparto, the Brazilian, moving up there real hot in there. Good on him. That was a sick move. A little bit aggressive in my opinion, but sick move nonetheless. But again, clean race thus far, man, so yeah. So right here is where I definitely screwed up on that first lap, man. I did not get the run in, not the greatest run out of there right now either, but definitely went a little bit wide on this last lap as well. All right, man, let's settle down. Let's not be so aggressive right there. Again, power hot, flying in the sky. Definitely feel like that was a slightly better exit right there out of the S's. Looks like I got a viewer. Hey, good morning to you. Stoking Saturday. I hope all is well. Americans region. Yeah. Is that the Alliance? Oh, yo, what's up? Don't let me strike you. Get that W. Yeah. Yeah, man. Shit, man. This guy Gasparto, I think he started off at P4. He's definitely made some serious moves, man. Clean moves, man. So good on him. But yeah. Started off, I want to say super slow as P1, then myself, then 4G Speed, sick ass racer. Yeah, this guy Gasparto, man, good on him. Yeah, he took some chances and he pulled them out cleanly. So again, good on him. Gnarly racecraft from him, or race car. Yeah, man. Again, I don't know how these guys are able to get the speed with these Nissans, man. I think I mentioned this before, man. I haven't been able to get it past the 156 nines, man. And yeah, for me, it's been the Lamborghini all week. All right, let's see if we can get a better run out of here this time. All right, definitely the best exit out of that turn so far this race for myself. I knew I had it. the ability to get that. Yeah, for lap 2, I went way too wide on this one as well, but yeah, as long as I got, let's get a good run out of here. All right, definitely better. The homie Super Slow has made some, thank you, brother. Yeah, I feel really comfortable in these cars, man. When we start getting up into higher speed, Group 3s, man, I definitely don't feel the same amount of control. But yeah, super comfortable. And this track is historically a track that I have relative success at, man. So yeah, when I see this this course up in the daily races, relatively, or with all humility, rather, I should say, I feel more confident going into the race week. Must have been some, yeah, right? It's the key is trying to get them all figured out, man. Oh, look at that. Fastest lap. Let's go. Come on, homie, get your move on. Lay off a bit, let this homie keep his line, man. I don't want to throw him off, man. Keep it cool. Not a lot of times like that when you get up close to someone, you want to give them the bum trap, but, I want to keep it honorable. To me, it's not so much about my own personal success finish as much as it is about gaining the respect of my competitors. Yeah, I definitely can't read that one right now, bro. Give me a second. I gotta navigate through this because unless I have a major fuck up, I think we might have another podium finish. Something must have happened back there because these guys are all of a sudden now 3.5 seconds back, man. So I must have missed some drama in the back. But like I mentioned before, man, this particular course, man, so tight and so quick, man. If you get caught up in a pack, man, I'd say probably 7 times out of 10, there's going to be a major mistake that happens. Yeah, so kudos to the Gasparto with the clean-ass race and the win. I managed to crash through the wall, which is certainly a possibility. I think we'll be coming away with another podium finish. Pretty mind-blown on the races this week, man. Am I still holding on to fastest lap 2? Oh, fuck yeah, I did. Yeah, hey, right on, Elias. Appreciate you stopping by, bro. Enjoy the day as well, man. Hey, stoking a fucking 3-day weekend, man. I don't know if you got the 3-day weekend, but yeah, I'm pretty fired up. As mentioned earlier, I think after this, I'm probably going to start the usual Grigori curves and maybe jet out, right on, brother. I think I'm going to jet out maybe Libmo, Pleasanton Way, maybe make it all the way to the DRO, the Bay Area, and catch some spots out there. We got fast. I didn't get a clean race? Okay, that's cool. Whatevs. So yeah, that was a pretty fucking fun race, man. The Sparto, yeah, man. Well done. Congratulations. Salamander, Leopard, J. Wow, there must have been some drama out there because a lot of cats looks like they backed up pretty quick. Yeah, fun-ass race. I'm debating whether or not I want to get one more. I'm going to take a pit stop and meditate on that. I shall return.
Reassuring, yes. Yes, I want you to go. It's my attitude, loves you, baby. Yeah. Just let go. I want you all the way. I want you all the way. Just promise me one thing, yeah. You'll never ever go astray.
All right, again, we got the KP KXP, Seattle, Washington, 90.3 FM. If you're in the Emerald City, 92.7. If you find yourself in the San Francisco, Oakland Bay area, they got the sister station there, the KEXCs in California. Me neither being in the Great Northwest nor in the East Bay, but rather here about an hour east, Central Valley. Yeah, I got them on the streaming app. So yeah, KXP. If you love music, check it out. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna do another race. Let's have some fun. Let's see where we're at. I think I'm making some good progress. Looks like just a hair away from achieving A+ driver rating, which I held ever so briefly. I don't know. I want to say like in either late March or early April. Held it for about maybe a week. I forget what the course was. It was like right after I achieved A+ driver rating. There was like a string of tracks that I'm just historically challenged at. I think it was the first one was like starting off a Red Bull Ring, which, yeah, man, Red Bull Ring is one of those courses where, I don't know, something about it, man, it just doesn't appeal to me or stand out, I should say, as a track that I enjoy driving, nor, frankly, my skill sets have the ability to figure out. You know, a lot of times with when I'm running these courses and I'm going through the qualifying laps, just practicing it, and trying to better my qualifying time. It's not unlike a math problem, right? Where for me, it's always like, math is so set, right? There's only one concrete answer, I guess, unless you're talking about like the theoretical type fields. But for the most part, man, there's only one answer, right? It's not a subjective subject, right? So there's always a point where there's like a light bulb that goes off, right? I like literally will see a light bulb in my head, like, oh, that's how you fucking get the answer. And then once I figure out how to get to that light bulb, I know how to fucking turn on that light every time. It's so same, well, not, I don't want to say the same, but very similar when it comes to these race courses, man, or even the different types of car. Like my homie Elias had made the comment that I tend to have more success with the Group 4 cars, man. And, if I jump in the Group 3 cars, for example, that I'm historically not the best at, definitely really having fun with the Group 2 car races. But there comes a point where when that light bulb strikes while I'm driving that car, whether it be going into a turn at a certain angle, hitting the brakes at a certain angle, not hitting the brakes at a certain angle, using a little tighter line to gain that additional advantage, changing gears on your way out for stability, things like that, man, right? Those are all the light bulbs that I look out for. Definitely didn't hit the light bulb on this lap, man, but yeah. Anyways, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, this is one of those courses, man, that pretty much for myself, I'm definitely not one of the top dudes in the world. Speaking of which, I was just on my coworker. I think one of the top times in the world is like a 154. Like, how is that even fucking possible, man? I generally don't understand that one, man. My best time is a 156.1, which is, I mean, I'm sure there's some places where I could maybe shave off. Well, I'm not even certain. I'm 1,000% certain. There's some spots where I could definitely streamline and get a better time, and likely even to get into the 155. It's going to take like a magical lap with my skill set to achieve that, but I'm certain it's possible, right? But now getting into the 154s, no, man, I don't think there's any way I could humanly ever achieve that that time, man. That to me is just, yeah, mind blowing. I don't know how that guy did that shit, man. I'd be interested to know. It'd be super sick to understand the light bulb that guy's seeing. But yeah, I definitely don't see that light bulb happening in my life. Ah, shit. Fucking penalty. Yep, knew it. Okay. 2:44 till race time. Maybe have time for one more lap. I'm not really tripping. But I mean, I'd like to get past this. I think this current ghost time that I'll be chasing is a 1:57.5, which in a race, a 1:57 is generally going to, depending on your original starting position, going to give you a decent finish. So again, going back to how well can I get my qualifying position to start the race, man, right? That's what's kind of, yeah. Anyways, see if we can get a clean lap right here going into the race. A little bit more confidence, the ability to get my vehicle under control. I think if I were to have relatively minor mistakes, this could be a 1:56. This could be a 1:56 lap. Yeah, definitely a better exit out of that turn. Get that trail braking going on right here. Yeah, trail braking, as I understand it, just lightly letting off the brake versus immediately letting your foot off and causing the weight to unbalance towards the front of the vehicle. So yeah, trail braking, man. I watched a couple YouTube tutorials on it, specifically the week of the Blue Moon Bay races, man, and immediately noticed a more consistent finish with my times. Previous to that, I had better times, right, but I just didn't know how to consistently maintain them, and like, what was I doing, right? Well, I think maybe I was just unaware at the time, but I was trail braking. Yeah, appreciate it, brother. Let's see what we got right here. Are we gonna able to? Definitely not gonna beat the current time. All right, looks like we got race time coming up. Okay, here we go. Race number 2, America's Region, Stoking Saturday morning. Another P2 start. Oh man, we got the P roll-on. We got the 4G speed again. We got the money, the D Pierre. Always good to see these guys, man. A lot of familiar faces. I think I already got the money in there, right? Albala. It's like this field keeps on getting bigger. All right, so hey, here we go. Yeah, we got the Gasparto, we got the Salamander. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a fucking yeah. Hey, as always, to all my competitors, may you all find success in what goal you put ahead of yourself to achieve. May we all either maintain or gain points in our sportsmanship/safety ratings. And we all have a fun-ass race, and yeah.
So many people, no mercy.
All right, here we go. Got some fast cars around me. Got some fast drivers in the field. Yeah. Hopefully we're able to get a good, clean race. Again, paramount. Earn the respect of my competitors. And yeah, it's going to be a good race. So the Wicked Max Base. I think I've raced this cat before too. Interested to see how he's going to be controlling that Nissan. Again, man, I haven't been able to figure that car out, but I have noticed that the dudes who do know how to control that Nissan get some serious fucking speed out of it, man. I frankly don't understand, man. To me, it's a slow ass car, man. In this race, this week, there was, gosh, I don't know, it must have been like 5 months ago, maybe. It was the Grand Valley short course reverse, and the Metacar at that time was also the Nissan. That was my first time that I really got to understand and have some success with the four-wheel drive, the Nissan. That was also when I started lowering the traction setting in the Nissan and really became comfortable with maneuvering it with the lower traction setting. That particular week, I had one of my out of my mind better time globally qualifying times, and was thus able to start off the race with decent positioning. And yeah, man, again, basically by the end of the week, I had the track pretty much dialed. I believe at the time I was either a high B or a lower A, and that race definitely propelled my both points and my self-confidence that I could compete as an A-rated racer, right? Also, like Eliza mentioned earlier, it was in a Group 4 car, definitely one of the cars that I have better success with. So yeah, oh shit, that definitely didn't help. I definitely made a major mistake there. Was not paying attention, a little bit overconfident going into that. Yeah, not good on my part. Let's see if we can't. Maybe make some progress to get back. Yeah, not a fun scenario right there, man. Make sure the homie's got some space over here with some tight braking quarters. Yeah, I can't believe I just unprovoked slammed into the fucking wall like a fucking retard, man. Put myself right in the back of this fucking hellacious pack too, man. Not fucking the best scenario right there, man. Again, you know, it could have been a whole lot worse, but not the best. Yeah, you know what? From time to time, we all make some serious mistakes. Hopefully, that's going to be my one major error for this race. Again, 4G speed, super righteous cat. I want to make sure homie's got plenty of clean space to get through. Oh, the homie got a 1 second penalty. It looks like we might be all goes well moving back. I cannot believe I hit that wall. I was going in and I was like, dude, you took it too soon. The homie was kind of in my view and I couldn't really see, and I was like, fuck, dude. And then after that, it was just kind of like, okay, now I'm hitting the other wall. Yeah, as you can see, one minor mistake can fuck up everything in this race, man. This is a course where any minor mistake is going to be immediately exponentially magnified, man. So again, I got the homie 4G speed over here. Want to make sure he's got some clean space. Again, man, one of the more righteous racers I've ever encountered on Gran Turismo. Ooh, got a little bit loose on the rear end right there, but reined it back in, thank goodness. All right, relatively strong exit out of there. I think he just got another half second for getting the sand right there. The homie 4G, man. Which I just picked up. I think his race handle 4G speed, right? Isn't like 4G, like technically like the slower speed. So assuming I'm correct in that assumption, man, good on you for the comedy, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, so start off in P2, was firmly holding that position. Completely took myself out of the race by ramming into the wall unprovoked. So yeah, I think I definitely, with that major mistake, took myself out of podium contention. But, you know, all goes well, I can still gain some points, I believe. And I tell you what, man, this is... even with the mistakes, man, this has been an exciting race, man. This has been a race where, you know, I've had some serious challenges. Not uncommon. You start up at the front of the pack, man. Frankly, you kind of able to get away from the guys, get caught up in mid-pack, and you're basically not challenged. It's almost a challenge to stay engaged and not lose your focus, right? So yeah, definitely had a wake-up call on this race right here. Definitely went a bit too wide right there, but whoa, did the homie just fucking spin out, dude? And just like that, guys, we are back in podium contention. Wow. Again, just goes to show, man, keep your race clean. Don't force it. Just wait for your opportunity to happen. If it happens, you know, open up that fucking opportunistic door and fucking get it, man. Also looks like the homie P. Rolone caught the penalty right there. Means we might actually be looking at the return back to the P2 finish, man. Wow, dude. Okay, I gotta say, this has been... I'm able to hold on to this P2 finish, man. One of the most incredible races I've ever been involved in. Oh, wow, what a fucking race, dude. Look at that. 634, 722. What a fucking, oh no. 670. I beat the homie by 0.017, man. Oh, fucking started off P2. When I get knocked down to 5 or maybe even 6 and was able to get it back, in fucking insane, dude. What a race, man. What a fucking race, dude. Wow. Yeah, wow. VR, man. Wow. Where's the, yeah, that was a good fucking race. That race was incredible, dude. Wow. Yeah. Big. Wonder what happened. Wow. Yeah. Incredible. That was like, okay, that's going to go down as like my favorite all-time Gran Turismo race, man. That was fucking rad, dude. Yeah, man. Incredible, dude. Yeah, pretty hyped on that. So, hey, on that note, time to get the shred on. As always, people, hey, peace everywhere in the world. Stop shooting people. Stop bombing people. Human race, we can do better. Fuck the war pigs. Yeah, you dig it, Sparto. Oops. You were killing. Yeah. So, hey, anyways, yeah, fuck the war pigs. To all y'all, hey, love to you and yours. Um, and hey, stoked to you and yours. Whatever you do today, go fucking get it. Looks like I'm still stuck on the age rating. That's okay. Hey, if you're able to stop by, check out the stream today, like the homie Elias, appreciate that. If you're maybe weren't able to and you're one of the family or friends that subscribe to the channel, maybe you can check it out later. That'd be sick. If you can, hey, that's all good too. If you have no idea who I am, the algorithm doesn't take you to my page. Hey, okay, man. Ton of great streamers out there. I'm gonna name off the top of my head right now. Anti-Meta, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Felmora, Felmora, Felmora out of Canada, Chris Hauko out of Canada, Greasy Sam Squatch out of Canada, High Octane Racing out of the States, Dan Turismo, like Gran Turismo, but with a D as in Dan, Dan Turismo out of the States. Who else we got, man? You know, the usual digits, Tiggies, areas. SimGT, HW Sim Racing, YL Sim Racing, ton of them out there. Just type in Gran Turismo, daily races, lap guides, trail braking guides, things like that, man. Ton of content out there. Yeah, I'm just a dude over here in Central Valley having some fun. I like to talk a lot. I like to listen to music. I like to motherfucking race.
More at metisconstructioninc.com. KEXP would like to share a message from Intermusic SF. For over 25 years, Intermusic SF has been dedicated to sustaining and nourishing the Bay Area creative environment with programming and resources for music makers and audience members. Info at intermusicsf.org.
See, man, KXP down for the motherfucking cause. Yeah, and that note, guys, real talk. I'm out of here. I gotta get gear up to go fucking get some. So, peace y'all till the next stream. Later.